Greetings, Commanders. Another video here from Taurus. This one we're going to go ahead and cover the Amalgam, which is a very unique, aka ugly looking ship, but it does serve multiple purposes, and it does those very, very well, in my opinion. So you can use the Amalgam in three unique ways. One being what its intended purpose for is, well, it's a survey ship, so you can use it as a mining ship to add to your mining fleet. It has pretty decent range as far as warp goes, as long as you're doing your research and your upgrades and whatnot. Um, you can do base raiding with it, and the reason people like to use this is because of the ability that it has. Not only does it have a massive cargo space, but based on your level and tier of the ship, the maximum cargo space you have can actually be exceeded by a fraction of a percent. So you get a little bit more than what you're going after. So that's pretty decent. And then the third and other way to do it is you can attack and go after space plunder. In other words, supply ships that offer plunder that dips us into the arc of the amalgam. Amalgam. And to go through a refinery, and you can start getting parts for the ship, and you can also source some other components like who is it? Honor Guard Wharf. You can grab some of his shards and some other really cool things. So let's go ahead and go over some of what the ship itself offers. Now I have a crew already assigned that is essentially designed to help boost the cargo space rather of the ship. So you'll see that right off the bat. So mine is right now tier 4, and let's see, I've got a couple more components to do to get it to tier 5, but we are getting up there. I didn't get a chance to get that cargo updated, but hopefully that'll be my next part to get done. We go through the details of the ship. Everything else is just kind of bleh. You know, it's a cargo ship. It's a survey ship. We're not really worried about the amount of power and the health, all that. What we care about is the utility. In this case, right now with my crew, I've got 6.21 million cargo capacity and 108,000 protected cargo. And we're going to go ahead and pull up STFC database so you can see some more of the details here. What the amalgam is. So, of course, it's a survey ship, max tier 9, and this is the ability. After winning a battle, if the target has more resources than the amalgam's available cargo space, the amalgam fills its cargo space and then takes an additional, at base, 0.01% of the remaining resources. So again, if you're hitting the base and doing some pillaging and plundering on that poor victim's base that you just cracked open and tore into, and now you're stealing other hard-earned resources, you monster, you can get an additional 0.01% right at level 1 tier 1. So you're already getting a little bit of a benefit. And as you can see here, as you level up, you get more and more and more and more, and then that, of course, that'll just accrue, and it'll add up. Good stuff. You can come in here if you're not aware of stfc.space. Lots of good stuff in here. You can plan out what you want to do. So if you want to get it to tier 4, where mine is right now, this is what it would cost you to get that upgraded. And then if you want to go, what's it gonna take for me to get from 4 to 9? Here's everything else I'm gonna have to spend and how much time allegedly that's going to take, with the joy of speed ups and other good stuff that will come down. So here's some other information based on the levels that you have picked. So a lot of good stuff. Again, stfc.space. You can look at a lot of good things on there, not just ships, but systems, missions, name it. So, but this isn't a video on that website, so we won't cover all that in great detail. But definitely a decent ship if, one, you were into base raiding, because you can get a whole lot of resources once you start leveling this thing up, because the cargo space is going to be insane for you. The survey, just the regular mining, is really, really good. If you get that protected cargo up there, then you get a decent mining ship. And then of course the loop, once we get into that, has some decent stuff for you as well. So if you are a ship collector like me, you know, again, it's not really that much to look at. The aesthetics is kind of like, okay, this is definitely a workhorse. It's all beat up. Even the engines are all kind of knocked out of whack and kind of weird looking, but you get the idea. And this gives off the aesthetic that this is a cargo ship because all of these are additional cargo pods, that you just filling up and taking back to your base and enjoying those sweet, sweet resources that, again, you have plundered from your loop or picked away from that poor person that you stolen from. It's up to you. Be a space pirate, be whatever you want. This ship will allow you to do all of that and more. So if you are on the fence of picking the ship up and you're all about getting resources and materials and all that good stuff, this may be one that you want to add to your mining fleet. So hopefully that helps, gives you an idea of what the ship is. And the next video is going to be the actual arc, or the loop rather. I'll go through all that in great detail so you can see what that looks like, and that'll help determine hopefully whether or not you want to pull the trigger and pick up this ship for yourself and go from there. All right, thanks for watching. Appreciate you being here. My name is Taurus, and we'll see you next time. Bye.